Sky. So hi Anthony, welcome to Stadium MK. Let's firstly just talk about yourself and how you became to be an MK Don supporter.
Yeah, well, I started coming here about 10, 12 years ago. Started bringing my boys to the football. They fell in love with it as myself. We got season tickets and we've been coming ever since. Now my youngest boy now comes on his own. So I now started bringing my young daughter. So we sit down in the community stand, top of aisle 18. Been sat there ever since we've come here. We really enjoy it. So.
Cool. And you've also taken your support of the club further, so you're now a member of the supporters board. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the supporters board and your role?
Yeah, well, when I first heard about the supporters board, I thought it was important that I tried to get involved to give a voice to other people, because I'm not in any other committees, never done any committee work or anything. Join the board, we're there to work with the club to try and help improve facilities. Myself, I try to help in much with disability issues as possible. We also have Carol that works on the board as well. She more deals with hidden disabilities, like things with autism and stuff like that. So basically the board is there working with the fans but also with the club, trying not to be antagonistic but to try and move things forward.
And how can people approach yourself with any issues they have on a match day or any other members of the supporters board?
Yeah, well, we do have our own Twitter pages. I have my own Twitter handle as well. I'm also accessible every game. I sit in the same seats, top of aisle 18. Anyone can come and say hello. It's fine. There's also going to be some more points through the website that people can access. So we're pretty much open. We're trying to be as visible as we can, so anybody can come and say hello.
Yeah, and of course, like with the supporters board being involved, that's sort of the main focus of it, is to constantly make improvements to the matchday experience and of every single fan. In your case, for example, disabled fans. In the past year, how many improvements have you seen the club make and that have directly affected you?
Oh, brilliant. Well, since becoming a board member, we've managed to sort a few small niggles out. The signed car park signage in car park S1 was great for people that had accessible wide bays, which I need myself. But other people that don't necessarily need a wide bay, there was no designated bay for them. We've managed to sort that out. There's now better signage and proper parking for people that need to be close to the door but don't necessarily need a wide bay. Also, on match days, there was a few problems with the kiosk queuing, blocking the disabled toilets. We've managed to sort that out. Also managed to sort out the disability pledge, where people in EE who find it difficult queuing, the club comes down and take your order. There was a slight problem when they went contactless. We've now managed to secure a contactless reader. It makes ordering people so much easier. It's just a quality of life improvement that makes things better for people, and they're things that I've been directly involved with. And also working alongside the Milton Keynes Support Association, we've managed to secure Blue Badge parking at half price for next season as well. This will be reviewed with the board next season, and hopefully be something that we can continue and fight for.
And those are the sort of facilities that you regularly use on a match day, are they?
Oh yeah, because obviously I come in, I park in S1, so I could see that was a problem. The blocking of disabled toilet, it was sorted because I could see it as a problem. These are problems that have affected me, but obviously if there's wider problems, come and see me and I will try and tackle them as best I can.
Brilliant, yeah, and of course it's important to note that not all disabilities are visible. At Stadium MK, we're quite happy to announce that we're introducing some ostomy-friendly toilets. How important is that for you in terms of understanding and ensuring that people understand that all disabilities aren't visible?
I think it's very important, because obviously I'm in a wheelchair, it's quite obvious to see it, but I've been using disabled toilets for years and I've never seen an ostomy changing station. I think it's absolutely a brilliant idea, and I'm really proud of the club that we're actually bringing this forward. Also, I say with Carol on the board, we've got a special changing rooms toilet, one of the first in the stadiums in the country to have that. But hidden disabilities are very important. Not many people know about them, but they're just as real as being in a wheelchair.
Yeah, so it's important to kind of, for those people who maybe are a bit unsure, to go to someone like yourself or Carol on the supporters board, or whether that is through the supporters association as well. It's important to be in contact with you guys too.
Yeah, we will take, there's no issue too small that we won't talk about. I can't say I can solve every problem, but every problem will be looked at. So any problem, big or small, come and see myself, Carol, or any members of the board, and we will do what we can for you.
Yeah, and of course we're in 2023, and as we MK Dons play Ipswich Town, we'll be celebrating the Level Playing Field campaign. This year, we're sort of pledging as a club to unite for access for disabled fans. What is the importance of an organisation like Level Playing Field and its backing through the Dons and through the EFL for someone like yourself?
I think it's absolutely brilliant, because one of the main things is it is accessible for all, but it's nice to be able to come to a place where you're not treated as a special case. Everyone should have access, physical disability or hidden disability. We should be everyone's the same, and when you come in and it's not a problem and you're just treated as a person, everyone's treated equally, is absolutely brilliant. And Level Playing Field has done brilliantly with trying to get that access, not just through football, through all sports. And if everyone can just come to football, enjoy themselves, no matter what ability, and be treated the same, it's absolutely fantastic.